What's up, YouTube? So in this video, I'm going to be talking about Nick Kaltmayer. I don't know exactly how to say his last name, but tackle out of Kansas State. He is a good player. Don't get me wrong. He played all 12 games, and yeah, he's got a lot of things to like about him. He's 6'8". in 311 pounds, so he definitely has the length that you want. But it's almost too much because there are definite benefits to being 6'8". You know, he's got really long arms. He's really lanky. That's really cool. But leverage means a lot in the NFL. If people can get under you, then you're going to have a rough day. And he's not that great at sinking his hips to get lower. That's one thing he definitely will need to improve on. And his hands can be a little bit low, too. They're not, like, by his chest. So that's something I'd like to see him improve on as well. His feet are fine for a man his size, and so is his athleticism. He moves better than you would think being 6'8". He's not super powerful for his size, like, at all. He's not soft. I don't want you to think I'm calling him soft because he's not, but... some of these really powerful edge rushers could give him some problems. I definitely think he should stick at tackle. I would not play him at guard. Just because when you move him to guard, you're going to be up against defensive tackles more often, and I'd rather him be up against edge rushers. Let's see. One thing that kind of is a problem, and it kind of goes with his length, he needs to stop punching too early sometimes. Because he does have arms that are usually longer than his opponent, sometimes he kind of fires his hand out there too early, and it kind of allows his opponent to get his wrist or, you know, smack that hand away and kind of go under him, and it's kind of a problem. And that's also a problem with the height thing because it's easier to go under you. Again, leverage. So that's something he definitely does need to improve on. One good thing is he is good about finding work. Even if there's no one coming at him, like if he's going up against like a 3-4, and the edge rusher that he's supposed to be blocking doesn't come his way, he'll make sure to get his hands on somebody. He'll put his hands on the guy that the right guard is blocking. By the way, he played right tackle, and I think he should stay there. So that's something that's good. There's some offensive linemen that aren't good about doing that, but for being an undrafted tackle, this guy's honestly not that bad. One thing I will say, though, he did play in the Big 12. That is something to consider. Defenses in the Big 12 aren't necessarily the greatest in the world, so that is something to take into consideration. And his hands as a whole, I've mentioned that he kind of has a habit of punching too early. But as a whole, they're okay. He's pretty decent about getting his hands inside, but... he needs to be a little bit more consistent on that. But overall, I do like the player for being an undrafted guy. If we drafted him like the third round, I would have been pissed. But because of how we got him, I don't mind him. I don't. I think he's got potential. I just think there's some things he's got to get coached out a little bit. I think he gets some decent coaching. I think he can be a pretty solid player. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to make this video too long. I think I'm going to wrap it up here. If you liked it, I'd appreciate you hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.